The kitchen is designed, the outer cabinets are all one colour, all one granite colour. The countertop and the island are separate, so it was a different granite, it was a big slab of granite. This whole L is one piece, which is just amazing. They brought this in and didn't have to cut it. And then the cabinet and the islands are actually a different colour to those on this perimeter of the kitchen. We did a few different sizes, so we've got sort of some here where we've put the books, fairly narrow piece so it fits the appliances fairly well. This was quite a bit of fun to construct. This is our pantry unit. We have two of these designed at a 42-inch height to meet two requirements, one to match the bar and one so that our frog sculpture could hang his leg high enough. Got a drawer microwave in here, which is Phil's favourite.
So that works well for you?
Fitted in, yes. So it's nice to have that away from the upper lines, which meant we were able to put the range hood and our beautiful backsplash and the red tile. The windows were cut down in size, which gave us a backsplash underneath, and then wall cabinets. And we went and picked out the glass, and Randy got it ordered and made up and put into the cabinets. There's a big corner unit here with a appliance garage or garage underneath.
You can say garage, can't you?
And then a big lazy Susan in here. We had a space here, we weren't quite sure what to do with it, so we ended up putting one of the mixer stands, fitting it in there, so we're happy with that. Let me see, we've got wine refrigerator in the island, prep sink, and just...
And what is this with the black handle?
The black handle is the trash.
There you go.
Since in parties everybody knows where the food and the beer is, but they never know where the trash is. So there's one handle that's a different color.
Now sometimes it's a little challenging to get up to the top of the cabinets. What do you do then?
Okay. Well, then I have a step stool, and I have a little drawer down here. And the step stool is hidden in here in the kitchen, so I can just, it's just freestanding, so I can just pull it out and put it where I want. But it just sort of tucks away in there when I don't use it. And then underneath here, underneath the bar unit, we were able to use all the space of the cabinets, even where the plumbing was. This one's quite a shallow one, but it fits the vases quite nicely. And then we have two more in here. There's one set here. The plumbing is there, but we can still use the space, and it's not for things that we use very often, but at least they're tucked away and have storage. And then on this island we split it so that since this was on the hallway side, we actually ended up with sets of 12-inch cabinets. So this one is our briefcase holder, and we can access that from the hallway with a small area that we can place a laptop, and we've got the outlet on here. And then on the other side we have narrower cabinets for kitchen items. And then we got the oven, and we fitted a warming drawer down below here. It fits in very nicely next to the fridge. And then we have some big cabinets up here, which we've actually made some vertical storage in here, but nice deep cabinets that we can store.
So you pretty much got all your stuff put back and orderly?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it swallowed a few things. We thought we had a lot of Belgian beer glasses. We actually ended up with one shelf that we didn't need for them. So.
Well, you have to make another trip.
I think so.
Well, we'll go back to Belgium for some glasses.
Yes.
And how do you like the appliances? The range top is by...
Love the range top. It's very, very effective. It's very
because you can slide all the pots all the way across.
There are only 3 grills, so very easy to slide them across and then they just lift off to clean.
And who made the range top?
Range top is a Viking one.
Okay.
Along with the oven. And then we've got the Miele hood, which proved to be a little bit of a challenge, but we worked through it.
We had our engineer, staff engineer available.
And then we ended up trimming around it, and that
That's
tied
just
it all
gorgeous.
nicely together.
That's just as pretty as it gets.
So, and then do you have any comments about your flying guitars?
Our flying bees, well, these were probably the items we spent the most time agonizing over. Shape-wise, material-wise, placement-wise, and then engineering in terms of how to make them float up there. We started with very geometric shapes, but decided we wanted to counter all the angles. We needed some curves in there. And
I remember at one time we had a kidney and then a triangle.
Bean
Yeah,
shape, and
yeah.
have a triangle.
so,
It looked a little bit like early stealth or Star Trek, and it's ended up, well, sort of on a Gibson guitar.
the one thing we did well, I think, was to mock it up. We had a project day where we took some whiteboard and sort of drew them all up and hung them up on strings and allowed them to be there for us to get used to it being there. Originally we had the design of putting a couple of shelves here. We did the same, we mocked them up, didn't like them at all. Cheap way of finding out.
Yeah, I remember I looked at my video and I have the frames up hanging when the first day, first day we got them level so that we could fasten them.
Yeah, the thickness is good and the roundness is excellent. The shape's perfect. Because it's just perfectly
Fills
counted.
the space without.
Yeah,
occupying
that's
it.
absolutely did, because otherwise it'd be too much
And then
space up there.
The color scheme was actually taken from the kitchen itself while we were waiting for the doors to come in. We had all the cabinets. But the inside of the cabinets is maple and they were trimmed out in the cherry here, and I really like the combination of those colors.
Mhm.
We didn't want anything too dark up there to make it feel oppressive, so I think that it worked out very well, especially once we painted the ceiling slightly off-white.
Yeah, the other thing is it brings the ceiling height down. We have 11-foot ceilings in here, so there's no way really to put task lighting without dropping a pendant.
Right.
We thought about putting a pendant, we thought about buying a custom light fixture, but in the end we engineered and Randy built one for us, which brings the light down to the level where it truly is
This,
task lighting.
this was the most fun, wasn't
It
it?
was a lot of fun, yeah. It
was-
took a lot of head scratching, but we got
Yeah,
Definitely
we
out of
had
the
the right
ordinary,
team.
but-
We had the right team. We got it done.
yeah, it was,
When we first started, we really thought that this would be the wow piece. And it is once people have come in and
Yeah.
can see it,
Yeah,
but this is what people see as soon as they come in, and that's really what people
Yeah.
say wow to. So, and the way we had the kitchen before, there was a big pantry unit right here, and it was taller than I am, so it would block off the room, and I think, again, people are, when they're seeing the kitchen, it opens up the whole room so much more.
I love the granite piece. I love that color.
oh, turned out great.
And there's no brackets underneath here either. Randy's put steel reinforcement in the base, so we don't have any brackets to whack your knee on when you're sitting at the bar.
Oh, yeah, wow.
So
Yeah,
it
'cause
just
that
looks
would
like
be
it's
real
freestanding,
common
can't
block.
leave it out.
So we have 6 inches of, or more, but 6
Of
inches of
support all the way
cabinetry
around,
here
yeah.
all the way around, and we've still been able to use all of that
Yeah.
as well, so.
So we can sit 6 comfortably, probably 8 at a squeeze.
Okay.